Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the Tiger. So welcome back all my Tiger friends. How are we doing? Hope you're doing all right. We're going to find out as we shuffle these cards up and down and move them all about to pull out 3 cards to do a reading for you guys today. So let's stop about... there, and take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a black, white, black. Not a bad spread when that white is in the middle, because we're looking at that as a present kind of moment. But we do have these blacks haunting you from the left and the right here. Obviously, one that you're coming out of, and then one that you're going to be moving into. But don't fear, because black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on that compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. And the first card we got there is the Rat. Now, the Rat and the Tiger aren't the best of friends. They don't necessarily share the same circles or the same interests. They're very different in that respect. However, that Rat is a doer card, and you're not shy of doing anything, hard work or otherwise. So we are looking at a positive kind of, there are ways to get you out of this slump. You've just got to get on with it and get it done. As I say, not a great relationship. And when we are in that black space as well, we are looking at something from the negative, maybe potentially something to do with family, maybe something that's gone astray. Maybe there's a black sheep of the family, or you are the black sheep of the family. And it's kind of got to a point now where, especially this time of year, you feel that things need to be put right or things need to be corrected in some way. You are a humanitarian after all. You are a people person. You are a communicator, a mediator, one of those types of people that will do their best to try and fix a bridge rather than burn it. And potentially there is family or somebody within your family that you wish to be closer to or to be in contact with. Maybe there is a sort of backstory here or some kind of prequel to this, but you've got history. You want to fix things, you want to change things, you want in some ways to bring it back around so that you can try and fix this to make it better almost, or let bygones be bygones. In fact, it's not just about fixing the bridge, it's about letting the water go under the bridge. It's about letting the water free flow, if you like, rather than becoming stagnant and pooling underneath, becoming mud and horrible. Maybe it's not a family member. Maybe it's somebody that's just very close to you that you see as family. And now they've drifted. You just want to bring them back a little bit. You want to bring them back in, potentially. But we are in this white right now. As a tiger, that humanitarian, that mediator, that communicator, that person that is going to come along and try and fix this. Tigers and tigers are quite compatible to a certain degree. They do get along because they share the same interests. They share the same sort of lifestyles. They share the same sort of things, that make them happy and whatnot. But they also share that one common thing, which is a reservation. So you may feel like you are reserved right now and you're feeling a little bit, holding yourself back. And I would advise you not to. I would say don't. You are the one that's going to fix this problem. You are the one that's going to come in here and change this and bring it back around. You're the one that can. You're probably the only one that can. As that tiger. When it comes to family or people very, very close to us, especially those that we see as family more than friends, sometimes it can be hard to actually put them in their place or to call them out on their bullshit or to, have stern words or talking to, because you're worried about that long-term friendship. You're worried about that relationship. You're worried about how that family member may respond and react and who they're going to rally to their side when they decide to turn it all around and pin it back on you. But the truth of it is if you're not stern, if you're not there to put people in their place, if you're not there to say, buck up your ideas and, let's, figure this out, no one else will. So nothing is going to change until you instigate that change. And nobody's going to address this problem unless you do. And in reality, you're probably the only one that actually sees the problem for what it actually is and can actually see the way around this to solve it. You, after all, are a tiger person. Do not let that be quenched. You are a fierce warrior soul. And if two people aren't getting along, bang their heads together, tell them to buck up their ideas, and pull back together for family. You know, you're due for family. You are way within your rights, I feel, to feel this way and want to make things better or to change things for a better way. You know, you don't want to just change the course here. You want to actually divert it completely in the opposite direction. It's not even slightly trying to get the flow of water to go uphill either, because you know that's an impossible task. But you do know there are ways to get water up a hill, even if it means manual labour, even if it means bucket by bucket by bucket. As I said to begin with, you're not against the hard work. You're not against the hard work if needs be. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. It is what it is, and you are the person that is capable. And that's the word there. That is the word. You are capable as a tiger person. Coming over into that black ox there, which is slowing us right down, talking about the flow of water. We are slowing down and potentially needing to reevaluate and rethink because you're digging your heels in. You're being a little bit too, what's the word? Full on with this. Being firm and fair is one thing, but pressuring and coercing is different. Don't threaten people to come to your side. Take your time. Think about it tactically. Be strategic. Be, tactile. You need to think this through. The ox and the tiger, again, not the best of friends. There can be some serious clashes with these two. They can have an intense rivalry. And that's probably what will be the consequence of you calling out this person or this family member, whoever it is, and saying, this is what is going on. You are the problem. This is how you need to fix this. And if you don't, then, it's pointless you even being here. This other person's not going to take that too well. They're not going to take that constructive criticism as constructively as you think they would. We've got a clash of powerful personalities and a whole mass of obstacles to navigate through. That ox is telling you that if you don't, again, like I said, if you don't do this, no one will. You can't afford to slow down right now. You can't afford to stagnate. You can't afford to sit there in your muddy little puddle and hope for the best. No, pull yourself out. Do what you need to do, basically. Do what you need to do. And I know that's very vague. Most of the readings are, but you need to be willing to do what needs to be done. You know what that means. You know what that means. And like I said, we're not talking about pressuring here. We're not talking about going out there and kidnapping a cousin and dragging them to your house so that they can sort things out with your ma. That's not what we're talking here. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about you having that communication skill to be firm, to see things as they are, and to say, look, enough is enough. You need to talk to this person and you need to apologize to that person and you need to do this, and then we can get back into a better place altogether and actually sort this out once and for all. And maybe you'll succeed with that, my lovely tiger friends. Maybe. Or maybe it's going to be a long process and it's not going to happen overnight. It may never happen, but you have to try, because if anybody can do this, it's going to be you. And we'll find out when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the tiger. I'll be back in my next video for a reading for those guys born in the year of the rabbit. So if you're interested, I will see you over there. If not, no worries. That's okay. I'll just see you next week when we come back and do a reading for you guys again. If you would like a more intense reading, a more in-depth reading, a more sort of lengthy reading that covers all manner of different things, then in the description, there is a Patreon. You can join up there and we will be doing deeper, more meaningful readings over there, again, based around the Chinese Zodiac. So if you're interested, give that a click. If not, no worries. Again, it's not an issue. I'll just see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Christmas. Love and peace.